Hey class, I wanted to help you guys out with problem 15 from the homework. A few of you have been asking questions, so I thought I'd just help you get started. So first things first is you need to get a free body diagram going. And the free body diagram will actually look the same for both of these two vehicles. So I'm going to draw a free body diagram as if I'm looking at the vehicle from behind. So here's my vehicle from behind. And just so we are clear that the direction of the center of our circle is off in this direction. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, what forces are we going to have acting? We're going to have the weight force in the downward direction. We're going to have the normal force in the upward direction. And then we're going to have the force of static friction, the maximum force of static friction, in towards the center of the circle. And that inward direction is the direction of our radial acceleration towards the center of our motion. Okay? So what you're going to need to do from here is you're going to have to look at the sum of the forces in the y direction for these cars, which since it's on a flat road and staying on that flat road will be equal to 0, and then the sum of your forces in the x direction, and the sum of your forces in the x, since you have this radial acceleration in the x direction, should be equal to m times a sub c. Alright, and you can see that really the only thing that provides you with your centripetal acceleration is this force of static friction. Okay, so your force of static friction, being the only force in the x direction, should be equal to m times your centripetal acceleration, and we learned in class, just to remind us, that our centripetal acceleration is v squared over r. Okay, so you have two vehicles, and you don't know the radius of the circle, and you don't know what the maximum velocity of car B is. So if you look at a free body diagram and some of the forces for your two cars, you should be able to solve for these two unknowns. Try that out, go ahead and get started, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.